Alright, and hello and welcome back to XCOM 2 Tactics with Commander Irish. Due to instability in the old save file, I am forced to start over. So, I went ahead and did the tutorial mission and got to our next mission. With us in our current squad, we have me, the rookie Irish, rookie Dragon, our Spartan 2 this time around is Pop Tart, and we have Sing Demon. And we are starting our mission of assassinating a local field commander for an engineer. Well, let's get to work.
Surprise, co-caster.
Hey, Chairman.
Howdy.
Thought you weren't going to be joining me for this anymore.
Uh, just the one day I was busy, occupado. I've got time to kill right now.
Ah. Yeah, due to all the instabilities, I had to restart. Oh yeah, you died in the prologue, by the way.
In the prologue?
Yes, because I'm working on the second to highest difficulty, meaning all the advance troopers started off with 4 health.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got very unlucky and one tapped.
Well, I guess that's the end of my streaming. Goodbye.
There's a good chance that I'll probably be able to re-recruit you.
Just kidding.
But yeah, you died. Mission 1.
Yeah,
Almost
right.
I almost lost half the squad.
Yeah, to be honest though, Gatecrasher is actually the hardest. Like, it's considered one of the hardest missions on the higher difficulties because you're fielded with four. Well, if you have War of the Chosen, 3 rookies and a
I
and
started off with a Reaper.
yeah. But yeah, it's the one mission in the game where you're just you just have too many rookies.
Oh
So
yeah.
people consider it to be the most difficult.
Yeah, which is how I lost you. But yeah, Pop Tart this time got to be a
The Spartan.
Yep.
Do we know what caused the instability issues, or was it?
I'm pretty sure it was just the fact that I was adding mods after the game started that actually had some pretty big game-changing effects, like adding new enemies and stuff like that.
Midway through the campaign? Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when you mod shit like that, you usually have to make a clean save.
Yeah. I mean, it was working for a while, but it eventually got to the point that I was so far into the game and having so many different options of enemies that
Mm-hmm.
it just couldn't keep up, and it crashed every time I tried to do one mission.
Yeah, that sounds right. Um, let's hope that's not an issue again. But if it is, we can just go back to
Yeah. What I'm really waiting for is Phoenix Point to come out in December. It might be an Epic exclusive, but it was made by
That's what
the
I've
original
read.
creator of
Yeah.
XCOM. It's gonna be Epic exclusive for probably like a year, but I'm still probably gonna pick it up because it looks really good.
Uh, you're part of the problem, dude. Don't pay for shit on the Epic Store.
See, that's the thing. I don't care which store it's on as long as it's a game that I like.
Well, I don't either, but I have issues with their business partners. That's the only reason I won't do business with them. They're less than trustworthy.
All right, well, let's open this off with Pop Tart and have him. He's got really good chances to hit again, so that's something
Well,
that carried over.
it's a DMR, right?
Yeah.
DMR's sniper weapon ish, battle rifle.
There are two different
DMR.
versions of it. One has a higher, one has squad sight and one doesn't. The
Mm-hmm.
one he's using has squad sight.
That gun. Can't wait for the Master Chief Collection to be released.
I know.
I'm gonna bring it up every single time I'm on here.
It doesn't help that I seem to be defaulting to the Halo weapons.
Yeah. I mean, I don't miss the assault rifle that much. The assault rifle was literally if you didn't have anything else. Even the pistol was better.
Yeah.
up an inbound advent transport. The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let him get on board.
Oh, he's hightailing it out of there.
Well, that was rude. Let's see the Spartan
Usually,
fort.
yeah, usually enemies will retreat if they're all by themselves and injured. Roll for min damage, but that's okay.
Yep.
But yeah, get to that next exfil point, otherwise you're gonna lose the pardon me.
Lose the mission.
Yeah, the engineer.
Oh yeah, I need that beginning.
I don't
engineer.
know. Yeah, I don't know because it used to be that in the vanilla game before War of the Chosen, it used to be that if you failed this mission, it was game over.
Really?
Yeah, because you actually needed that engineer.
Oh yeah, because or else you can't start excavating your ship.
Exactly. There was a way to make it so the Avatar project never spawned too. They obviously patched that because now it appeared like they rolled the Avatar project after a certain amount of time has passed in the campaign.
Yeah.
But it used to be that if you didn't do a certain mission or like do a certain like I don't know if it was the Captain Autopsy or whatever, but as long as you didn't do something in the base game, the Avatar project would just never start, and you had all the time in the world to play the game.
It's probably like the captain or something like that.
I think it was, yeah. Like you wouldn't get the Advanced Warfare Center, which doesn't exist anymore. Oh hey, there he is.
Yeah, I think they lumped that together with like the training center.
Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah. Because it used to be like the way the Advent, one of the better mods during vanilla XCOM 2 was there was a mod that was like retroactive Advanced War Center where you would get the perks that your like the abilities that your soldier would normally get after you built the Advanced Warfare Center the Advanced Warfare Center. Because if you trained up your soldiers to Colonel before building it, and then you built it, you wouldn't get the abilities that those soldiers would have learned otherwise. But now you just have to spend ability points and you get them, provided you meet the requirements.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. Do we know if I don't know if you know this off the top of your head, but do you know if the Advent Generals have special abilities? Like, you know how the captains can mark guys? Can the generals do that?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I
That one
don't
has
think
a
they
flashbang,
can.
which I
Oh.
hate. Hey, Dragon dodged
That's-
the flashbang.
How do you? Okay, that's actually really bad. Because you've got now's the time where you just spam grenades because you have 2 turns to kill him, and I think disorientation starts with last 2 turns. I don't know if he can escape though. Obviously he can. He can the transport's coming in and he'll just bolt to the
4%. There's a chance.
Yeah. I've been killed in Fire Emblem unless.
Only Chairman hadn't got stunned.
I'm not stunned.
Wait a minute.
I'm dead.
Not. Oh yeah. No, I meant Pop Tart.
I am very much more than stunned.
You've gone MIA for the moment.
Uh-oh. Making attacked by enemy. That's actually not great too. If the sector decides to use an offensive side power,
He
there's
actually
a good chance
hit
it'll
that.
succeed. Wow. Okay, yeah.
I'm very impressed.
Florence, I'm actually surprised that hasn't happened yet because Fallout 4 is notoriously bad when it comes to crashing.
Oh, hello, Florence.
And that's even with vanilla Fallout 4. Oh hey, disorientation was removed. Lucky you. Okay, now you got to kill that guy. Quickly, very painfully.
If you throw enough rockets at something, it usually fixes the problem.
Yeah,
I've given the
let's hope this
Spartan the rocket
doesn't
launcher.
deviate, though.
It had a 0.93 chance to deviate. Me
Okay.
too. I've got like only 17. Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump those up. I'm running about 40
Yeah.
plus.
Yeah, most of the mods I have on Fallout 4 though are just quality of life mods, things that like fix up what you should not be focusing the sector. You should be focusing the general. Things that just make the game better than what Bethesda did because they kind of botched a couple of things. I'm trying to think of one in particular. Oh, there you go. Okay, that was confirmed. Mission accomplished. So like the the fact that like oh okay yeah so you don't get oh wait so do you actually get mods or are you using the Creator Club mods?
Oh, yeah. PlayStation 4 has a limited support for mods. You can still actually get a decent amount of mods. But I don't know. It doesn't feel as streamlined as PlayStation, which that's the point as a play as computer, but still it's kind of I played some mods on Fallout 4. It didn't seem like it worked right. Why did you just activate another pod? Dragon, do you want to die?
Oh, these assholes.
Dragon's gonna die.
That's a Long War enemy. Are you sure you didn't download the Long War mod?
No, but I do have a mod running that.
This guy might be dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me. I do have a
Yeah.
mod that does add some different enemies.
Okay.
I need to get Dragon out of there. He's gonna die.
I don't know. Will they shoot him? I don't know if they will. Because he's panicked. They'll probably focus on your not panicked soldiers. That's usually how it works.
Wow, what the heck is up with this deviation? Like, a while ago you had like 0.9. That was more
it
than
affect-
2 tiles.
Okay, yeah, that was a. It didn't even kill. Wow. Okay, that's not good. I'm wondering if if it's affected by like aim or like terrain something.
I don't know, because when he fired at the general, he had less than a tile deviation.
Yeah. But I think there was just like a lot more open space, maybe. Who knows?
Possibly?
Yeah. Well, you killed the commander, so you'll still get the engineer, but even if the squad wipes, but I don't think this is going to be a clean evac. I think your character might very much be dead.
Oh, I think Dragon's character's probably gonna die.
No, he's probably fine.
You sure about that? Because he's got a officer.
I know
and a zombie
there's an officer there,
down
but
on him.
no, the zombie can't move till next turn. The officer's probably going to move up and then either mark somebody or shoot somebody if they can get a flanking shot.
I might be dead.
Well, that guy just killed himself. Yeah. Lucky.
I'm in full cover.
Yeah, I know. That usually doesn't mean anything in this game, though. See, I told you to shoot at somebody else.
154 is really good.
He's marking him. So yeah, this thing's a pain in the ass. If it is what I think it is, just kind of zap him and he's gonna get stunned. Nope.
Yeah, with 76, they didn't do anything. All they did was copy and pasted assets from Fallout 4.
76, like, good lord. There is not enough time in the day for me to say all the bad things I think about when I think about Todd Howard. That man is like, he got successful and then he got cheap. Because like a lot of the mods in the Creation Club are just shit that's already been released for other games. What else? That guy's dead next turn anyway, so there's no point in focusing him. You may want to find the sectoid and kill the sectoid because, yeah. Then that'll kill the zombie too. So yeah, like...
That death was going to be so brutal the game censored it.
Yeah. But yeah, 76 is literally just a giant mess. Well, I don't know what they were thinking, like... their mobile game, the Fallout Shelter, actually was better done.
Oh yeah,
than 76 was.
Funny thing is, I enjoyed that game too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was a better game than 76, and it had probably a much lower budget.
Definitely.
And they even added Battle Royale to 76. And it's like, well, you need a player base if you want to add Battle Royale. You don't have that.
I do know a few guys that actually started playing that again when they came out for like a day or two, and then they just didn't say anything else about it.
So, alright, well, you got lucky there. You survived that shot from the trooper.
I know. I'm surprised my character's alive. More than I can say for you. You got the bad thing is you got one tapped and then had to bleed out for 4 rounds because I got concussed like on the last 2 rounds, so I couldn't kill the guy and plant the explosives. That's what happened to your character.
Just bled out. All right. Well, I like to assume that my last words were. Hang on. Let me think of some last words here.
That sounds about right for you.
they do need to learn to finish a game before releasing it. They
Oh
could
yeah, definitely.
yeah. They need to replace Todd Howard.
Now,
Somebody else.
Florence, if you would like a character, all you need to do is let me know a first name and a last name, and I have a few spare rookies that I can put your name onto, and if you'd prefer to be male or female.
Oh, Irish, you know what you could do?
Yes.
Is you could save my memory and put me into a spark.
You want to be a spark, is what
Just
you're saying.
upload. No, just you can, like, if you want to bring my character back, you can upload my memory into it.
Yeah, well,
Into a spark. Sorry.
well, we know Dragon. We'll just
It's like another YouTuber that I watch who does XCOM 2 as well. Seth, like I don't know how to pronounce his name. Seth Orphan or something like that. He did that. One of his soldiers that he named after one of the somebody in his, like, I assume in his, like, chat or Discord or whatever, one of the soldier ended up dying, so he just put him in a spark.
Yeah, we're just probably gonna say that we threw you into the spark. All right, let's see what Dragon became. I bet you got Spartan again. Oh no, Dragon's a ninja now. And
The power of anime guides him.
Exactly. He has the way of he Naruto runs everywhere.
Oh my god.
It's
How much
like,
you want to bet he does that when he plays baseball? He just runs the bases like Naruto.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't say anything. It's been a while since I played on PlayStation 4. I mean, I've been on computer for a while.
Last I played PS4 was when Red Dead Redemption 2 dropped, because I'm such a big fan of 1. I played Red Dead Redemption 2 for maybe an hour or two, and then I just never touched it again. For whatever reason, it doesn't feel like the first game.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people say it was, like, really good, and it shows that there was a lot of, like, effort and, like, care put into the game. But I don't know, there's something missing. I don't know. It might just be the game itself might just be too big. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
Naruto
it's
running
just-
mod. That'd be an interesting mod for them to put in there, and it would actually be fairly difficult to do because they'd have to recode how everyone runs.
Mhm.
We could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
So, real talk.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever Naruto run in real life?
When I was very, very young, because me and a couple of buddies really liked it.
Okay. Because I'm gonna be serious.
Like when I was like
yeah.
7 or 8.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest too. I tried it one time to see if it made a difference to my running. I didn't notice a difference. So I just started running normal again. I had to test it. It's scientific curiosity. Never dismiss anything until you know for sure.
Yeah. We do.
This was also when I was in, like,
that's a hard question to answer. I mean,
New objective added.
would it be a good thing in VR?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends. I haven't, like, I played GTA 5 on the PS4, but again, I didn't have anybody to play it with, and it's just, I don't know, just not my style of game.
Well, that was
But
convenient.
But, like, they introduced first person to GTA 5, so I guess VR is kind of like that. Maybe not as concise because you don't have as much control.
Yeah.
I don't know. How much of the VR does it use? Do you just use the headset and you, like, move around with the controller?
Who knows?
So I feel like if you're going to take a game where other people use controllers and install VR, you can't be using the VR controller because it's not as,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be like, I mean, I know they're making cross-platforming a thing, but it's like playing, I don't know, it's like playing a game like Overwatch where you're playing against a guy with the mouse and the keyboard and you're playing against another guy with the controller. The guy with the mouse and the keyboard is probably going to get more kills.
I don't know. Depends on how skilled they are, because some people with a controller
Well,
are
yes,
actually pretty good.
that's what I mean, but they're also playing against other people with controllers. Like a really good player with a controller versus a really good player with a mouse and keyboard. Guy with the mouse and keyboard is probably going to win most of the time.
Yeah. Naruto running is the best
Military
mode of trans- Oh yeah, it has the Salt Area 51 started yet? I can't remember if that
I
was this
think
month or
that's
the next month.
No, I think it's September.
Ah,
I can't wait for them. Like,
you
guarantee
know,
you.
I'm gonna make Dragon even more of a weeb. Hold on. Where is it?
Give him a pink sword.
No, I'm giving him a katana.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm like maybe 75% sure that the whole Storm Area 51 thing is just for shits and or giggles, because if anybody's actually serious about that and there's actually shit there, they're just gonna get gunned down.
I'll also give him a wakasashi. Dragon looking like a weeb. Let's see, who else do I want to bring in? Because I want to go ahead and get everybody. What were your potential abilities? Because I had one problem last time, and it was I didn't have someone who had the medic tree, which didn't matter for my A team, but everyone else kind of gets screwed over. You could be my sniper. So, bring in Dylan, and we'll bring in Shadow. Edit. Dragon over here with the Savant Combat Intelligence. And he's got good genes. We'll upgrade his Kitana with an advanced Iridium coating, and then we'll upgrade the Wakasashi with an advanced alloy blade. Let's see, we'll give you the battle rifle. Give you the standard reach assault rifle. And why not? Let's get crazy. I'll give you the plasma rifle. Alright, let's get to work. Separate cross-platform wouldn't be very fair when it came to PvP, because no matter how someone good is with a controller, you can I always find that I get more fine-tunement when it comes. Yeah, I mean, I try to keep a very low latency so I can be like almost real-time interactive with you. There's like maybe a few second delay, like maybe 2 or 3. And I have a problem, Chairman.
Sorry, I'm making food here.
No problem.
So maybe,
I have a problem. I
Yeah.
have an empty cup.
Okay, what's up?
It's no longer full of alcohol.
Well, that is an issue.
It is, and I'm only 20 minutes into the stream.
Oops. Well, I'd offer to get you a beer, but you know, live in another country. So.
Fill it with Jello. See, I want something to drink, not a snack. I actually wouldn't mind a snack right about now.
Yeah, the chat doesn't lag for me, but the stream, yeah, it does. But that's just because, for whatever reason,
He's got that Canadian streamy.
no, my internet's fine. It's just like for Twitch, occasionally I get lag on Twitch, but it's like right at the beginning of the stream when everything's loading.
Yeah.
And usually it's pretty good for the rest of the stream, but for YouTube it's like almost consistently lagging.
Yeah. And yeah, Florence, I don't think Jello in a cup's ever gonna take off. I mean, who would want the convenience of Jello in a cup? That seems like too much work, man.
As opposed to eating it with like a spoon or a fork.
Shut up.
What kind of barbarian eats Jello with a fork, though? Let's be honest.
Do you want that answer? Do you really want that answer? Another word for those are called Jello shots.
Yeah, but those have more than Jello in those.
I mean, it's Jello mixed with alcohol.
It's really?
Yeah. Have you never heard of Jello shots?
I'm totally being sarcastic.
I can't ever tell half the time with you, alright? Leave me alone.
I don't know if it's I should be the one conveying sarcasm better, or maybe like maybe you're just not picking up on it as much.
Forgetting to turn off a stream eating Jello with a fork. Who eats Jello with a fork?
Ugh.
Like, what is wrong with them? Jello with a fork? Alright, Dragon, go do the hacky slashy. I need to get him
No, it's called a wakizashi.
He's got a katana and a wakazashi.
You said hekislashi, it's a wakizashi.
I said go do the hacky slashy. He's got a hack and he's got a slash. He's a hacking and a whacking.
A sancha.
I can't do that because I have extremely sensitive
Oh,
teeth,
yeah.
which annoys me.
Ooh, yeah. Makes eating popsicles a bit difficult.
Makes enjoying any type of treat annoying because it's like I want like ice cream, I want popsicles, and it's like my teeth say no.
Well, ice cream's fine as long as you have it like in a waffle bowl or something, but like, ice cream cone where you actually have to bite it before it melts all over the place.
Yeah, that's like
A little bit
teeth-
more challenging. It
my
depends.
teeth
Yeah.
can't handle it.
Like my teeth are sensitive, but it's very much like an on and off thing. Like some days they'll be like really sensitive, but other days they won't be.
Oh, mine are sensitive all the time. I know multiple times where I've literally had to eat ice cream with my lips instead of my teeth.
Yeah, but I think I probably like I'm gonna be honest here, like on a stream. For a while I didn't brush my teeth like every day. I got really good teeth though, so it's not a big deal. But I've noticed that when I did start brushing them like every day, that the sensitivity did go away. Like it still sometimes happens, but I've noticed it a lot less.
Yeah.
Plus, it just feels nice to have a clean mouth.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember when I was younger, didn't really care much for hygiene. When you're young.
Big mistake. Yes, very big mistake. I'm gonna make sure if I ever have kids, I'm gonna make sure they understand the importance of hygiene.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nah, nothing like a little bit of liquid courage before you start to stream.
Not a problem.
I really do need to upgrade my camera. Because yes, it's at 720p, but I wouldn't mind everybody giving a crisp look of my 720p beauty. Eventually, because the camera I'm running around works really good. It was like $25 and it does 720p, which is not bad.
I don't know, dude. Maybe you should ditch the face cam.
Why?
You might be scaring off our viewer base.
How do you miss?
How could you stop?
Gonna need to reload soon. By the numbers.
See, Dylan knows how to hit something.
Yeah, but he's got an assault rifle. It's a little hard to miss. I mean,
They had a DMR,
according to,
right?
yeah, according to XCOM, it's not. But I don't know, dude. You play Halo, and you see whenever somebody has an assault rifle, that person's probably dead.
If you say so.
The assault rifle is just bad. But I think that's why it was so like. I mean, in the first game, it was kind of okay, but in the later games, it was like you got the battle rifle, you got the DMR, you got the 60 Magnum. What else? Well, I say what else? Literally anything else just performs better than the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Assault rifle was very much like, yeah, nuke everything in.
There's
Yeah.
actually a mod that I could download because you know how your units are capped at leveling up once per mission. There's actually a mod you can download where you can get rid of that cap.
Yeah, but obviously,
It can get pretty
That's-
ridiculous because if you just have one person do all the killing, they could get really OP
yeah,
really
and
quick
it's
early game.
and it's intended to prevent you from farming missions like this, basically, where the lost just constantly spawn.
Yeah.
Like you'd have a
with
colonel
Dragon,
by the-
yeah, because with Dragon, I could just keep throwing grenade. I could throw a grenade and just lightning slash. That's new. Oh, attack any within blue movement range. Oh, that's nice. I forgot the Wakazashis did that. So basically, I get a free attack along with my two
As
other
long
free
as- yeah.
attacks.
as long as they're within blue range, though.
I have 2 more attacks though. As long as I'm using the Wakazushi.
I mean, it sounds too strong, but oh, that lost his armor. It sounds strong, but when you think about it, like Sparks, they have overdrive, and overdrive, if you do it properly, is really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just need to get Dragon Blade Storm. I don't know, I might actually spec Dragon to go down the Psionic route, because last time we didn't really see a ninja with Psionic. I just focused, like, very... Oh, that's a Boomer, that's why they had armor.
Oh.
I actually lost someone because there was a... I actually got someone died because there was a Boomer.
Yeah, okay. Sensing some Left 4 Dead motifs there.
Yeah, there was actually a mod that I could have downloaded that,
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
if the expedition runs out of ammunition, because you know that turn timer that was up there?
Yeah.
If they run out of ammunition, they aren't actually, like, that's not instantly mission failed. You can totally make it so that they run out of ammunition, and you can still get there in time. It's just the only thing that the out of ammunition does is that it makes them, like, makes the loss constantly, right? So the loss will probably attack the guys, so you don't have to be right there when the timer ends. Pew, 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 pew. I've always liked the DMR better than the battle rifle, though, because the battle rifle fires a burst of 3, and while that's better for, like, Spartans and elites, against, like, grunts and jackals and shit, you didn't
It's a waste
want
of
to
ammo.
fire the 3 shots. Exactly. That's why I like the DMR better. You
Which
do
is why you
one
carry-
shot with...
You carry the pistol, there you go. Oh my god, this guy might die.
Dude, you carry the plasma pistol and the DMR, or the plasma pistol and the Magnum. Noob combo.
I'm all right. Firebrand is in position. Get back to the entry point for extraction before you overrun. We're picking up more heat signatures than the sensors.
You know, everybody rags on the noob combo for being newbie, but I think it's the bolt shot pistol from Halo 4. The bolt shot pistol was like even more newbie because it was basically, if you charge the shot, you could one shot somebody at point blank range.
Yeah. You know when the
It was even worse.
You know when the Master Chief Collection comes out, we got to
Oh, absolutely.
Me and you
we are
gotta do a
playing the
playthrough
shit of that.
of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's not even a question. That is what we are doing. Broke Fallout? Well, you mean more than it already is?
How did you break Fallout?
Speaking of things that were broken, I once had the very unfortunate experience of coming across in Fallout 4 a legendary super mutant who was carrying a staggering minigun. So every bullet had a 20% chance to stagger my character. And that thing spits out like 500 in like 10 seconds. So you can imagine, I just spent the whole fight stun locked. It was a lot of fun.
Sounds awesome.
Oh, it was great. I mean, I killed the guy. The minigun, the like, my saving grace was the fact that I had a lot of armor, and the minigun itself has like piss poor damage.
Doyo Kunai. Oh my god, you actually hit him, Dragon. What the hell? How do you hit him on a 23% chance to hit?
One thing I never understood though is why do miniguns always suck? Like in every game, I get that they need to be balanced because obviously you're spitting a whole pile of damage at once, but in every game that a minigun in the Fat Man to Reload, this firing speed,
Ooh.
Reload speed 1 and 1, yeah, okay, I see what you mean, I see what you did. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Why you break the game? There's actually there's actually a way to break your damage model for Borderlands 2.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Apparently, it's when you're reloading. If you quickly switch and keep doing it, your damage will actually go up.
Oh, well, you should. I mean, it's a co-op game, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, no. Explosive damage in Fallout 4 is it's. I don't know if you played any. I don't know if you played any MOBA games, but
I played Dota like a few times with you. That's about it.
Yeah, explosive damage in Fallout 4 is more or less pure damage, which means it doesn't get negated by anything because like armor reduces ballistic and energy damage, but explosive damage doesn't get reduced unless you have like the dense modifier, right? Yeah. Which some of the armor has, and there are very few enemies that actually have that. Like even enemies like fog crawlers and like legendary death claws, all that shit, they don't actually have any resistance to explosive damage. So that's why like the Fat Man and the missile launcher are really good for those enemies.
God, I
It's
wish
like,
Dragon had Blade Storm right now.
yeah,
I could level him up instantly if he's not already got his level up.
but there is actually a legendary weapon that is considered broken, but it's actually a totally legit weapon. Um, it's the never-ending Gatling laser.
Oh God, I
Yeah.
know that one. They actually had a bug where there was a
Wow, how
bug
did
with
he miss
that.
that?
Yeah, I know. There was a bug with that it would
That's
never
not a
use ammo. It was literally
Yeah,
had infinite
that was not a
ammo.
bug. Yeah, that was not a bug. It's because it's because it uses fusion cores, and fusion cores aren't classified as ammunition. So if you had a never-ending cooldown, if you had a never-ending Gatling laser, because of the way the ammunition is used in that, because it uses fusion cores, it would never empty the fusion core.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would have unlimited ammo. You could fire. The only time it would use up the fusion core is if you accidentally swapped. If you
Yeah.
swapped it out, it would use up the fusion. And that wasn't broken. That was working as intended.
See, the only problem drinking a mixed drink is, and you smoke cigarettes. I want a cigarette right now so bad, but I'm keeping myself to vaping so I don't leave smoke stains in my room. And I left my cigarettes out in the car.
And you don't have black lungs. Like, I get it. People will do what people will do, but I never understood the appeal of smoking. Like, there's just so many drawbacks.
Well, where I live, like tobacco is a very big thing in the South, and I'm just supporting my local grower.
Well, tell your grower to get into the pot business. That's way more lucrative.
Problem is, I mean, we have a Democratic governor, so eventually it might happen. But for the time being, it's only legal medically around. It's only legal medically around where I live.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm pretty sure you can get a prescription regardless. It's very easy to game the system. I shouldn't say that, and I totally shouldn't advocate it, but it's totally true. It's
Isn't
really
it legal
easy.
in Canada?
It is.
Canada,
Yeah, it is.
anyway?
It's legal in Canada now. The thing is, though, the government handled it really, really poorly. Like, they just all the shit, like all the I shouldn't say that word. All the
We're not radio,
pot that you can. Well, yeah,
and we're not
all the pot you
monetizing
can
ourselves.
buy. Yeah, and all the pot you can buy in Canada from like legal sources, it's all terrible. Like, it's just absolute garbage. And it's actually like, if you want better quality product, you have to get it from like local growers and stuff like that.
So you gotta know a guy is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that the government didn't handle it properly. Like, you wanted to make a profit off that, you should have hired people who grew it when it was illegal. I mean, it sounds like, you shouldn't hire a criminal and whatnot, but like, it's the same thing with hacking, right? If you find somebody who hacks into your databases, what do? You hire that person.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have Dragon Ghosts. Oh my god, there's so many lost!
Lost. Yeah.
It's fine. Just throw another kunai, it might work.
Oh, okay, yeah, this guy's live and I don't care because I'm only in that group because one of my friends is. One thing I would like, I don't know if Discord ever decides to watch this stream for whatever reason, just one suggestion, and that would be to mute updates from channels, just specific channels in general.
While you're streaming, that's actually automatically done. I never know when someone joins the channel or if I get a message. Oh my god.
Yep, the horde is coming. It's time to run.
Run away! They're fine, probably.
Ouch.
Run away!
I gotta
go. Run away!
Gotta take stuff out of the oven. BRB.
Yeah, no problem. It's like, I need to get you leveled up, Dragon. Just kill everything while you're here, alright? Sounds good. I really need to get you Blade Master, just for situations like this.
Get him Blade Master, and what else? Is there another sword ability in that game? I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
that's
think
it.
there is.
I know there's retribution that the skirmishers get, which is basically Blade Master, but with
That's
Turbo
actually
Jack.
Blade Storm. Blade Storm is the reaction attack.
Oh yeah, I know
Blade
there's
Master
one
is-
where you basically just get unlimited sword slashes as long as you
Oh,
kill
Reaper.
someone. I think
Reaper
Dragon
is,
needs
yeah.
to run at this point.
Yeah. The downside to using melee attacks against the Lost is the fact that they count as an attack. You won't proc the headshot bonus. Holy moly!
He's alive! Kill one, run away! Kill one, run away!
Yeah, cut the guy in front of you.
Hoyata!
Why are you attacking the ones by the side? You should kill the ones that are in the way of your evac.
Run away! Run away!
Power of anime will save him.
Basically, it just did.
Oh yeah, it was actually pretty funny. My favorite playstyle in Fallout, going back to Fallout 4.
60!
Yeah, 60 enemies. Going back to Fallout 4, my favorite playstyle in Fallout 4 is like the Space Marine playstyle, where you have the power armor, you use melee weapons, and for weapons you use heavy weapons, right?
Yeah.
So naturally, you play the game with just like, I don't know, whatever melee weapon is your favorite until you get access to the Gatling, and then you just grab that.
I need to find a Space Marine mod for this. That'd be so OP, it wouldn't even be funny.
I think there is one. I'm not sure where you'd find it, but I'm pretty
need to
sure
find
one
it.
does exist.
I'm sure it would be OP as all get out because compared to any other universe, Space Marines are overpowered as all get out.
Yeah, I think there's even one that installs like, what's the Chaos Space Marines? I think they're called. I wasn't.
Yeah, it's word bearers. There's a there's a aesthetics mod for that. Doesn't actually add the class; it just adds the armor, and it's just cosmetic.
No. I think there's like there's a way of adding like actual Chaos Space Marine enemies into the game.
Oh, I haven't found that yet, and I've been actually looking quite a bit in the mods.
Yeah,
Hey, everyone
like-
got promoted. Let's see what Dylan got.
It might also be vanilla though. Yeah, probably still broken. Yeah, you may
yeah.
need to verify your files, reinstall something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It took me like 3 days to beat Mass Effect 2. By the way.
Well, of course, the nuke minigun broke the game.
How dare you get the nuke minigun?
Oh,
I wanna-
sorry. What were we saying about Mass Effect? Sorry, I blanked out there.
I don't remember either, which is probably not a good idea because I'm slightly tipsy.
I don't know,
right
something
now.
Mass Effect, and also I was gonna bring this up earlier. I thought about it, but I just now remembered.
Oh yeah, I beat Mass Effect 2 in like 3 days, and I 100%.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
sounds
got
about
like
right.
everyone, and I got like the best possible ending.
Yeah, everybody survived. Yeah. So I noticed in one of the weeks, did you play Dragon Age Inquisition?
I did because this game kept crashing like every
Crashing.
5 seconds.
Yeah. Is that something you will do more often? Because that is a game. Like, obviously, I'm familiar with this game, but with all the different mods, it makes it a little difficult for me to understand.
I
what's
might.
going
Problem
on.
is, EA monetized that video. I mean, we're not making any
Oh,
money off
yeah.
of it anyway, but still.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've been meaning to get back into it. I might play it on my own time, and I might stream it. I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make
Yeah, totally not surprised that EA monetized that. I mean, considering their business practices, they need all the help they can get now.
Yeah. Yeah, a nuke minigun is a little bit. Well, then again, there's no such thing as overkill. Only chunky salsa left after you're done. Which is which if you see the way me and Sherman play certain games, that. There's no such thing as a fair fight. If you're in a fair fight, you did something wrong.
Exactly. Which games is that? Like, I guess Splinter Cell would be one of them.
as I had hoped.
Every game we play.
Well, no. I mean, some games we more or less play fair.
Ooh.
Like Mass Effect 3. We played Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. That's more or less fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I decided
there
to go
are
with.
some builds that are
Oh yeah,
silly.
I'm playing through Mass Effect 3 right now. I went with the Vanguard this time because I played like Adept the first one. I really liked Warp,
Mhm.
but I got my
Yeah.
character Slam and it's fully maxed out, and I love Slam. That's an awesome ability.
Yeah, it's great.
Though I was
Yeah, it's
never-
great. One thing, like a lot of people give Mass Effect 3 flack and I agree that they deserve some of the flack. Like the ending was just absolute doo doo.
Yeah.
But one thing it did get way right is the combat system and how like in Mass Effect
Oh
2,
yeah,
when
I
you
enjoy
upped,
how
yeah,
fluid Mass Effect 3 is compared to Mass Effect 2.
yeah. Because like Mass Effect 2, one of my biggest issues with Mass Effect 2 was that on higher difficulties, every single enemy had like protection,
Yeah.
like either armor or shields, which made like 90% of your powers completely redundant. The
Yeah.
only ones you use are like Overload, Incinerate, Warp, all the ones that destroy barriers, and all that other jazz, right?
Yeah.
Because why would you use, like neural shock that like Morden got when it only works against unprotected enemies,
Dude,
right?
when I was playing through Mass Effect 3, it was mainly Garrus, Grunt, and Jack that I used.
That's Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, I've never really used Jack just because one of her powers is Shockwave, and Shockwave's useless again useless on higher difficulties. Sure, you get like a stagger or whatever, but you're better off using push or not push, but throw.
Singularity and Warp are like an awesome combination.
In Mass Effect 2 or
Yeah,
in 3? In 3, they're great. It's great.
and 2 was pretty
Um,
good as well.
in 2, Singularity, you can play as an adept and you get Singularity. But none of your squad mates got it except for I think did Liara get it when you did the Layer of the Shadowbroker? I don't know. I know
I
she got
can't
stasis.
remember.
Yeah, I know she got stasis, but I don't remember if she got Singularity. But again, it stems with the issue Singularity was useless against opponents with protection, right? So you never use it. And you wanted to use powers in higher difficulties because the more you expose yourself with weapons fire, the more damage you take. And you don't want to take damage, so you take a ridiculous amount of damage at higher difficulty levels. So powers like Incinerate, not Overwatch, Incinerate, Overload, and Warp were king. So like a lot of like squad mates you just never used because they didn't have those powers with them, and they had like I would use Garrus because Garrus had a sniper rifle, which limited
And then
the
you
amount of fire.
and then when you get him access to the armor piercing rounds,
Mm-hmm.
you just walk through shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And
No,
Mass
Garrus
Effect,
is,
although in Mass Effect 3, right now I'm using the Crusader shotgun and I've got it maxed out for the first playthrough. I'm breezing through shit, man. I'm like 1 to 2 shot. I 3-shot a Ravager and I 4-shot one of the Harvesters.
well, it's really good. It's a really good gun. I mean,
You just need to be very accurate with
yeah,
it.
you
It's
need
the
to
only
be able
problem.
to aim.
Which I can't do in multiplayer because of the lag.
There's latency. The only way you'd be able to do it is on host, but the issue with being obviously,
You broke Fallout using the nuke minigun. Don't re-break it after you just fix it, Florence.
I think, yeah, yeah, Crusader shotgun's pretty great. Obviously, you just be able to aim. It's not as good in multiplayer.
See, and I'm gonna try and get the best ending I can in Mass Effect 3. Right before I do like Priority Earth,
Well,
I'm probably gonna play a lot of Mass Effect 3 with you online, so I can get the galactic readiness up to 100%.
On your definition of best ending. What
The
flavor
one
of
where
ice cream do you
Shepard
want?
survives.
So destroy the Reapers and the Geth and Edie, you monster.
I don't give a shit. See, what I might eventually
Yeah, I remember
Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Bioshock was fun.
I started with 2. Apparently, that was a mistake.
As much bad rep as it might actually get, eventually I'm probably going to play through Mass Effects 2, 3, and Andromeda on stream.
Do not play through Andromeda unless you already own it, in which case the damage is done.
I do, I don't know.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Andromeda, Inquisition not as much, but Andromeda and Anthem were huge failures on EA, compounded with Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, and it's like,
the problem
how
is,
do you recover from that?
Problem is, BioWare is making another Dragon Age, but I'm very hesitant about it because I like Dragon Age. But BioWare has completely lost my trust at this point because of the games they've been putting out.
Exactly.
Like Anthem. Anthem is their worst game that they've ever made.
And that was where all their assets were. Like, they took assets off of Mass Effect Andromeda two
Well, let's see what chosen we got.
Anthem was a steaming
Oh,
pile of garbage.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
assassin.
great. Yeah, fantastic.
And I didn't bring a Reaper with me.
Nope. That's unfortunate. Because this means you're probably going to get hit once. At least. Immune to melee damage and regenerates lost health. That's actually kind of
that
annoying.
means Dragon's useless against the assassin.
No. If he gets Blade Storm actually pierces the melee immunity.
Really?
Because it's not countered as a melee attack.
That's
That
fun.
also works against enemies like Mutons who would normally counter melee attacks. But yeah, if your character if one of the chosen is immune to melee damage, the Blade Storm will go through it.
That's nice.
I think it also breaks lightning reflexes as well. I don't think it's considered an Overwatch shot, so if an enemy has lightning reflexes like the Spectres, they always have lightning reflexes. It will still proc a hit if it hits. And with the Assassin's Katana, it always hits, right? So
Yeah.
I bought Crisis 2. I played through it a bit.
Yeah, I think I got Crisis 2 when it was free on PlayStation and beat it.
Yeah, it's it's not a terrible game. I mean, it's just it is a standard shooter, but it's pretty, it's okay game.
It was alright. It wasn't the best game I've ever played. It was
No,
alright.
like it wasn't Crisis 1, but yeah, it was like for a standard. Yeah, he's gonna kill the murder the crap out of the. But like for just what it was, just a shooter game, it was serviceable. Aha! What a loser! He freaking missed a totally exposed civilian.
I know, that's weird. I've actually had a civilian one time dodge a berserker's melee. I don't
That
know
can
how
happen,
that
yeah.
happened.
That can happen. I once had a civilian dodge 2 chrysalid melee attacks in a row.
You're
When
kidding.
No, and here's the kicker. Those melee attacks would have made me fail the mission, because that was the last civilian I was allowed to lose.
Really?
And he dodged 2 attacks, yep. Because the chosen assassin spawned in that mission. So, obviously, I was preoccupied with her while the chrysalids are just running around creating more chrysalids, right? And then and they also have that annoying burrow ability, so they hide underground, and eventually they come out and then just freaking take off. You might knock whoever's on the top floor there down. Careful with that spray attack.
Nah, screw it. I'll just suppress him for the time being.
Come on, poke your head out.
Press it.
And then I'm gonna go smack him upside the head because you. Pop-Tart's a Spartan at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm still probably gonna spec him for long range, or at least semi-long range, medium to short.
Mm-hmm. I mean, June was a sniping Spartan.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying
Yeah,
their
I'm just gonna make him the designated marksman.
combat.
Stop using the nuclear minigun, Florence.
So whatever latent
All right, stop.
they may have
No,
Just
what a
stop.
surprise. Yeah. Oh, Drake, no, you're not dead yet. You almost did. You
Oh, no,
have the power
Chairman-
of enemy on your side, though.
Chairman was the first one to die.
Yeah. I died on Gatecrasher.
Yeah, and I'm doing a higher difficulty than before, where it's a bit tougher.
I had not achieved my... Actually,
He had
I
not.
say that. Yeah, I didn't become a cyborg, and now I'm just going full-on synth.
Oh yeah, we're gonna throw his personality. We're throwing his personality matrix into a into a
I'm the only one
spark.
who's dead. But yeah, you're putting me in a spark.
heading out.
So yeah, everyone else is alive, but I'm throwing Chairman in a spark. We're uploading his personality matrix into a spark.
This was my plan all along. I planned to die so I could become a spark.
Yep, he secretly sent me a message saying make sure I get killed.
Yeah. I'm planning. I've got plans from beyond the grave. So he may sustain here because it's okay. He didn't. Did you? What?
Hello there. Oh shit,
Yeah. Give it a smack.
bitch.
You only delayed
Bending Rin? That's
Yeah, bourbon cream and root beer. I'm not a fan of root beer.
Give
I
me
mean,
Dragon, don't do this to me. Give it to me.
I've had root beer floats before, but for whatever reason, I just don't like root beer.
I love root beer. I tasted moonshine before that tasted exactly like root beer.
Mhm.
It was so fucking good. Well, that's
More
just
of a, I'm more of a rum and coke kind of guy.
Mountain Dew and rum. Why are you running?
Yeah, why are you running?
Your soldiers will die today, Commander. But they die with honor.
But if I had to pick my favorite alcohol, I think it would be champagne. Just because I'm classy.
Champagne showers. Smack this bitch upside the head, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, Jedi's a cyborg this go around. I forget what you are, Dragon.
He's a weeb.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a weeb.
On my way.
The power of anime is on his
you
side.
have the power of God and anime on your side this time.
That's right.
When will you learn your actions have consequences? That's still fucking ridiculous.
What voice pack is that?
What?
The voice you just did, I remember.
It wasn't a voice pack. It was like some weird meme of a kid being crazy. Batshit
Okay, well,
crazy.
for whatever reason, that voice sounds really familiar. I can't remember what it was.
When will you learn your actions have consequences?
Ah, that's gonna bother me now.
Yes, that is my plan.
Hunkering down won't actually help because her melee attacks never miss. She may just shoot you.
What is that?
Oh,
Did
it's
you
her
just
blinding
throw
grenade. Yeah, just makes it so you can't see her. It's actually not as bad as you think. You just move up close to her and you can still kill her. And like as long as you have one unit who can see the battlefield, you know where everything is. Just
Yeah.
move up and gun her down. Because I'm pretty sure she has the bewildered negative trait, which means she takes more damage from. You should move to the flanking position there behind the rock, or yeah, there too. Which means she takes more damage like after the third attack. So as long as everybody attacks, she'll probably drop like a second dead Pokemon.
I can't tell if that's gonna hurt my own guy, but he's got plenty enough armor. He'll survive. Fire! This is fine. Let's give the blinded guy the rocket launcher and tell
Yeah.
him to fire. Hey, it hit him. I'm actually genuinely surprised that worked.
We straight up Han Solo'd this, like, we're Han Solo Boba Fetting this. The bit where, no, it wasn't Boba Fett. Was it Boba Fett?
How do you miss that? That was 94% chance to hit.
Yeah. That might not kick Bewildered in. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to remember here. In Return of the Jedi, when Lando Calrissian's being grabbed by the Sarlacc, does Han take out Boba Fett?
I didn't get it.
No, Luke slices his back or something like that.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Got another shot. There you go. Oh, okay, she did take extra damage from Bewildered. It was only 6, though. Okay. Bold strategy caught, and you should still be able to see her, though.
Now we will see the talents of X.
What
I
happened?
guess not. Alright, that's interesting. She used Vanishing Wind, so she went invisible. But she did it while completely exposed, so that should have completely negated it the second she moved.
I'm going.
Maybe she didn't move?
Maybe not. That would be, like, my only explanation. Otherwise, she's breaking the game.
I'm just gonna throw everyone on Overwatch, because why not?
I think her melee attacks bypass Overwatch. But yeah, looks like she cheated. So that's cool.
Hacks.
More or less.
Oh look, there's a thingamabobber.
Faceless, yeah.
Why did you drink so much bourbon today?
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters.
Uncle Butter.
I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species.
There they are.
Some means of containment.
Don't even think.
Oh, is she gonna give that guy the smack?
Harbor Wave? That's.
Oh yeah,
I've
knocks
never
you
seen.
back and dazes you.
I've never seen this ability.
Yeah,
I've usually killed her faster. To tell you the
yeah.
truth.
Yeah, Harbor Wave's not that bad. There is a mod that allows you to use chosen abilities after killing them and taking their weapons, and Harbor Wave in the hands of your character will damage, knock back, inflict static mental conditions occasionally, and deal damage. So it's even stronger in the hands of XCOM for whatever reason.
Okay, so Spartan Strike bypasses that ability of hers, by the way.
It deals damage.
Yes, it does.
It
5
may,
to 6.
yeah, it's based on the equipped primary weapon. It may not be considered a melee attack.
It is a melee attack as watch.
No, I know it is a melee attack, but it may not be considered a melee attack. Is what I'm saying. Because the damage dealt is based on the primary weapon. So if you use Spartan Strike and you had a sword, it might not work.
What did you expect?
Ding dong, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead.
She's dead.
Why were you drinking so much bourbon today anyway, Dragon?
Were I to follow today, the elders would have me suffer a fate worse than death. I must retreat for now, but we will not be apart for long.
Oh my god, you're so long-winded, Assassin. Shut up.
There's no trace of that chosen left. I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them. Still at least we ruined their plans today.
By the numbers.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're
Menace
not picking up
1-5,
any additional
status confirmed.
contacts. The AO
Fire.
is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Great job, Commander. We sent the Chosen back to their masters with a few scars to show for their effort. If they decide to face us again, we'll be ready.
I got most of the civilians. There's only one that died. Interesting.
That's pretty good. I think the more civilians you save, it increases the
Regency
amount of income. Yeah.
But hey, more money for me.
I don't think it's by very much though.
I think it's like I think it's like 13 or something per person, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Because I saved 12 out of 13.
Administration is committed to ensuring a safe and secure world for everyone.
But Dragon, you need to come and join us, man.
All right, I'm gonna go radio silent while I'm eating my my dinner here.
Yeah, no problem.
Resilient. Despite our victory over them today, we still have much to learn if we wish to destroy them permanently.
You have done an outstanding
Yeah, it was
job
like
leading the
maybe
resistance
2 to 3 per civilian because I only got 36, an increase of 36. Welcome, Tone. How are you doing tonight? Are you having a good night?
Commander,
Have you got you an adult beverage to enjoy while you watch me bumble through XCOM 2?
sounds like that thing is already staking out territory nearby.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing.
It's just the only thing you gotta remember is to drink responsibly with this.
Fight with me.
Or in Chairman's case, just eat responsibly, I guess. Yeah, let's go get those supplies from that overgrown tree. We'll see. We'll see. I'm guessing by that. Give me 1 second, God. Everybody's so needy. Give me 1 second. I'll get Tone a character real quick. Alright, Tone, looks like you get to be my N7 operative, who doesn't have any abilities yet, so alright, let's see.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
I don't ever think I actually saved Johnny's character to the, Yeah, it doesn't look like I did. What was the last name we had for Johnny Dragon? Because I know Bootlegger was the middle name. Alright, I've got some people that I actually need to do their stuff. Yeah. Apparently I never saved Johnny's character to the character pool, so oops. Most of the characters is the same, they just don't have the same abilities as they had. Yes, I downloaded a mod that added ballistic weapons. What are you talking about? You're a ninja. You have the power of God and anime on your side. Just because you can't be a Spartan with a shotgun. Spartans are overrated, man. I need to get that engineer.
New course.
Not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. The sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks. The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Commander.
No, you're not a healer now. You're the runny, stabby, stabby.
As soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Ooh, popular
Chosen are a
support's
tough group to
nice.
infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the factions have pledged their
We're just gonna
support
give you
to Expo,
crazy
and they're
mobility,
ready to
Dragon.
carry out
Don't
your
worry about it.
orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support. This operation.
I mean, if you want to be a healer, well, ain't gonna happen. You're gonna be stabby, stabby.
To lead the effort. Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander. I will begin our research immediately.
I mean, you can still murder. I mean, it happens.
We can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we're tracking the aliens'
Thank you.
progress on this Avatar project here.
I don't want to do the Avatar.
Started. It sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Oh, we have some guerrilla targets.
Operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
And since you two like each other so much, where are you at, Tone? Since you two want to be on the same squad so much, you get to fight together. Do you have a preference on the weapon to use, Tone? You have access to all of the weapons, pretty much. So, all you need to say is what you want. And, just let me know. Do you want a sniper rifle? Do you want a shotgun? You want to stick with the assault rifle? You want an LMG? DMR? Heavy machine gun? Alright, I can make that happen. Any preference on your secondary? Would you like a sword? a pistol or a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher. What'll it be? Rocket launcher, alright. I got 2 and 7s. Alright, let's get rocking.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Let's see how well you can keep up in this.
Apparently, the resistance has been relying on an old
What's wrong with having the power of God and anime on your side, Dragon?
until this point been eluding the aliens' detection. Recent intel suggests the data the resistance found is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Unfortunately, Advent is already moving to take out the device, and we can't let that happen. Eliminate all hostile contacts and secure the area. Protect that device at all costs.
On the bright side, we gave Dylan a shield, and he's kind of ridiculous now. Look at that armor.
Installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Don't worry, I'm gonna make it your sole objective, Tone, to make sure Johnny comes back alive from this mission. Since you love each other, since you like each other so much.
I'm all over it. On it.
It's an interesting mod.
No need to ask twice. Affirmative. I got our position.
Look what you did, Tone. Look what you did.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
We're just gonna have Dylan give that guy a good old shield bash.
On the move. Target neutralized. There's heavy fire in this zone.
And those Advent troopers are so mean to us.
Sure thing.
Alright, James, take care, buddy.
Whatever you say. We've got eyes on the objective. Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs. Advent forces sighted. Come on, focus. On reserve. I'm taking fire.
Rude. Oh look, there's more. They even brought a friend who looked like he got really oiled up to do this mission.
On my way. Adjusting EM. No problem, boss. Impressed yet?
Hey look, he killed someone.
Not a problem. On your order.
Man, Pop-Tart, it sucks not having you as a good shot anymore.
Could use some ammo over here. Whoa!
So rude.
Okay, this is bad. My ammo's running low. I got nothing.
You missed. Shame on you.
Hostile. Terminated. Draining ammo fast. Weapons empty. Can't engage.
German, you still here, buddy?
I need medical attention now.
There you go, he finally killed someone.
Ready to rock. Negative damage. This might be useful. What did you expect? Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Flawless victory. Well, you got 2 kills that time, Tim.
All Advent gene therapy clinics will be closed tomorrow for equipment upgrades. Initial reports that the suspension of services were the result of dissident activity have been dismissed as radical propaganda.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've
All
done a
right.
remarkable job.
So, how familiar are you with the Mass Effect series, Tom? I'm assuming since you went down the heavy assault route, you're probably going to want to go with the demolition, the destroyer soldier specialty, so we'll give you that. Alright, let's see what Bootlegger got. Oh, he's a cyborg now. Look at him.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Commander, having these two soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
Alright, need to go get those supplies. Because I made the same mistake last time of being low on supplies. Not gonna make that mistake again.
This is where the Templar faction maintains their headquarters. I'll admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to psionics, but so far they seem loyal to our cause. We can scan at this location to gain additional support from their people.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their designs. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants. With our success comes the opportunity.
Commander, the factions you have contacted are well equipped to track down the Chosen. Their knowledge will be invaluable in helping XCOM locate and eliminate these threats.
The benefits we gain from working with the Resistance factions on their covert operations are a major boon to our efforts, but there are also risks involved. Our soldiers could potentially be attacked or taken captive while in the field, so it's not as easy a decision as it may seem.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
Understood, Commander. My followers will appreciate the support of your soldiers.
Alright. Let's see, what does Shadow get this time? Oh, he's just a standard soldier. I can either make him as a gunner, a grenadier, or a sniper. He's a xenophobe as well.
similar, Commander. We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region. Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew.
This will prove to be an important step forward. Commander, with the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible. I will make that our highest priority.
Commander, we can now construct radio relays in any region where we've made contact with the local resistance.
Together, we have succeeded in our task. Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move. Commander, we just got word that the resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Well, maybe you should hop in here and join me, Dragon. I'm lonely. Lonely. I'm so lonely, Dragon. Come, join me.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
How was Control, by the way, anyway? Alright, sorry about that. It seems like XCOM crashed so hard that it broke the stream. Alright, so apparently XCOM crashed so hard it broke the stream. That's lovely. So, still seems like there's some problems with XCOM too. Well then, I think I'm going to end the stream there for tonight. I'd love to carry on a bit longer, but work took a bit more out of me tonight than it usually does. So, thank everyone who that joined for joining. I will not be streaming tomorrow night, and I don't know if Pop-Tart will, but we will be back Saturday and Sunday. I forget what Pop-Tarts does on Saturdays. I think he streams Monster Hunter Worlds. Sunday will be another Pop-Tart Versus. I forget the next game he's playing. But thank everyone for joining me for tonight. And as always, they cannot hear you apologize in space.